Howdy do, folks. It's your girl Cal here with another video. We're going to be reacting to Am I the Asshole stories of wild situations. Just seeing the titles currently, it's going to be a good time. So if you're into this, if you're enjoying this, give it a like, subscribe, do the thing that's needed for a successful YouTuber. I know I'm not, but you could help me get there. There's going to be more vlogs coming soon. I'm just working on getting the content together. I do have another showcase coming up, so there'll be a vlog of that again. It's in Calgary, so it won't be much of a travel vlog really. Got lots of things on the books and planning. I'm very excited. Got some collabs coming this way, so yeah, let's get into it. All right, so am I the a-hole for gifting my husband boudoir photography pictures?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
No, most men would love that. I don't even have to read the rest. Why would you be the asshole for this? Okay. I recently got married, and for my groom's wedding gift, I gave him professionally shot and produced photos that came from a special company that provides boudoir photography. The service is discreet, classy, and woman-owned. I spent a few $1,000s on a package that came in 2 parts. I could get the first set of pictures now, pay off the balance for an album to give 6 months later on Christmas. On the wedding day, he seemed to be underwhelmed by the gift, but I thought maybe the day was overwhelming, and I also gave him another practical gift. Well, it's Christmas morning here, and we decided to exchange gifts after midnight. Here I am at 12:19 a.m. on Am I the A-hole, wondering why my gift of photograph album with about 16 photos of me posed in sexy lingerie sparked such a heated debate. When he opened his gift, he didn't seem into it. He says the gift feels like it's about me, and he doesn't like that the photographer, who I explained was a woman, got to see me in those poses. He would prefer something on his list. Of course, I got him other practical gifts from his list too. We got into a heated debate about how the gift is really for me. He doesn't like the gift. I told him I was offended. It's not nice to criticize the gift in the exact moment he received it, and he should hold his critique for a later time. Am I the asshole for giving... Ha! It's a gift for the both of y'all. Like, if your wife or significant other decides to go do boudoir photos for you as a gift, it is for you, yes, but it's also a confidence boost. Like, it no longer becomes for her when you react like this, like an asshole. Your husband is the asshole, and I don't understand why you got married to this man. If he's that insecure that he can't have a woman who's likely not, I'm not gonna assume, but like a woman-owned person who does this for a living, and if she's professional, probably doesn't care that you're half naked in front of her. Like, let's see what the comments say, guys. Yeah, see, this is where it struck me. Wait, a few $1,000s, and then they can be pricey. Yes, so boudoir can be quite pricey depending on the skill level of the photographer, but I don't know that I've seen any that are $1,000. Like, I think the most I've seen is it gets to like $600-700. So it really depends on the area you're in, and yeah, I agree. I think it, oh wait, is this still a part of this whole chain? Oh boy, I think it is. Oh my gosh. Hearing that this was 100% about you and what you wanted to do. If he had given you a list, you should have stuck to it. as he wanted them enough to make a list. If my partner spent thousands on a pamper session and photo shoot for themselves and gave me pictures, I would have said that would be a cool thing to give you on your birthday or something. Disney World is a whole experience too. OP's husband would be equally mad if OP gave him photos of her fantastic $2,300 vacation that she took without him. This is entirely about you, not the person you're giving the photos to. OP's husband already thinks she's beautiful or he wouldn't have married her. So, an experience for OP night, not her husband. Where do y'all live? I did book or do a shoot and receive full digital album for $250. Yeah, see, it's dependent on where you live and the person you decide to go with. $250 could be someone who's getting into it. I personally only charge $175 for my boudoir. So, I don't know. I think it's $150. Somewhere in that realm. I just changed my prices, so I don't know them very well anymore. I think OP was the a-hole. She knew he wasn't into the pictures after the wedding, and she doubled down for Christmas. I think it was more about OP's wants, not her husband. Okay. Yeah, okay. I have mixed emotions about this conversation here. Like, it seemed like she was looking to get a little bit of hype up, not something you should be doing on Christmas as the gift for your husband, but he did not react in the good ways either. Like, he could have said something way sooner instead of making her believe that she is okay to give him rest, you know? There could have been a conversation, communication. Anyways, I would say you're not the a-hole, you're kind of both. You kind of both are, in a little sense, the a-hole. Anyways, next one. Am I the a-hole for complaining about paying a friend full price for photography?
God, please, no! No! No!
Boy, yes. Already, I'm going to say yes, because I've been dealing with this a lot lately, and I'm over it, and I'm offending so many people. I'm sorry. I will preface this by saying I'm not the best at expressing myself through text, and it doesn't completely make sense. I'm sorry. Cool, it's alright. I can't read. I'll try to answer any questions. I'm really looking for honest advice here, and if I'm the a-hole, I'm okay with that. A little backstory. I'm a mechanic, and always have been. I generally go out of my way to help friends and family with vehicle problems because the cost of repairs can get pretty crazy. I usually just ask for the favor to be returned for very little money. The most I've ever charged someone was like $300 to fix a transmission issue in a Power Stroke, which entailed removing the trans about 3 times before finally fixing the problem. I don't generally work on Fords, so it took a few tries to get all the issues figured out. Done hundreds of repairs for literally pennies on the dollar. My rule of thumb is you never ask for a discount, but you always never charge a friend for full price. We all need money, so I feel weird taking from a friend. My wife has a friend that does photography and is wanting to take some pictures of us. I understand that photography is time consuming, but the person wants $600 for one session, and I think we will end up with maybe 10 pictures. My wife has watched this person's child for $15 an hour and has gotten up to about $300 so far. My wife has taken care of a child for 20 hours and is only halfway to the cost of one photo session. So I completely understand that this is how they make their money, and I would never complain to them about it, but every time my wife brings it up, I feel extra salty about it. I really just feel like it is a ridiculous and unfair trade-off. We recently had pictures taken at another professional place, and I'm very pleased that we got what we got and spent under $400. Am I the a-hole for bitching at my wife about this? Should I just accept it for what it is, or am I right to feel this way? Seems as though I am the a-hole here. Should just keep my feelings to myself. I reevaluate the prices I give out in the future and value my skills time more accordingly. Thank you. what to say here. I don't know. It's, you kind of did this to yourself. Like, realistically, you gave people things that you didn't know you were going to get in return. Just because you give it does not mean that they're going to give it in return. And I think, personally, I think $600 for 10 images is not worth it. And I don't know that I agree with the statement that other people have said, that you're an a-hole for this. I just think that there was a miscommunication somewhere where you thought that just because you give, what is it called? Just because you give discounts doesn't mean that you'll get them in return. And I don't, you're not an asshole for bitching at your wife about this. Me and my partner talk about money all the time, and it's like, oh, you know, this and that, and then we've paid for a couple of shoots, but, a lot of the time our shoots have been TFP or like just for fun. So it's tricky. It's tricky. Here we are. I don't know. I don't think you're the a-hole. I think there was just a lot of miscommunication, and you definitely undersold yourself in order to get discounts in return. It sucks. It does. Next one. Am I the a-hole for shooting nude boudoir photography? Oh, wow. Over the last year and a bit, I, 37 male, have taken up photography. I've tried a couple of different types, but I found that I really enjoy shooting people. Mostly I've been practicing on friends, lots of whom seem very happy to practice models for me. However, I have also done a couple of group shoots with professional models. One of the group shoots I did earlier this year was with a professional paid nude model, and I really enjoyed it. I loved the aesthetic of the photos, but I also enjoyed the shooting process and being around naked women. I've also got another group shoot lined up soon for a boudoir type shoot in lingerie. Obviously, during the nude shoot, I was completely professional and never touched the model or made her any sort of lewd sexual comments. There was an instructor there. He didn't call out anything I did, so I think my behavior was appropriate. Here's where the issue arises. I was talking to some of my friends about the nude boudoir photo shoots, and one of them, 35 female, who I had shot clothed photos of previously, said it was really creepy for me to shoot nude photos of women. She didn't feel comfortable modeling for me anymore. Several other people in the group agreed that it was weird for me to shoot this type of photography, and that enjoying it makes me a creepy old man. The issue seemed to be that I'm doing this because I enjoy it rather than because I'm a professional photographer being paid to take photos of people. Apparently that's not creepy, so am I the a-hole for enjoying the process of taking nude? I wouldn't say you're an a-hole for it. It's creepy. I don't know how I don't like it.
I don't like it.
The things you worded there, like, I laughed when you said, oh, you enjoy shooting people, and it's the lingo, but then you said you just enjoyed the process of being around naked women. No. Friends. No. This is why men shouldn't be boudoir photographers unless, like, really, there's not an unless, but there is at the same time. It's like, unless you're asexual or gay, you should not be doing nude or boudoir photos as a male. There's so many issues in the model photographer world, and it gets so much worse when people are like, oh, I like this more because I get to be around naked women. That I I see why your friends are uncomfy about this, are uncomfortable with this, because it's a little sus. It's a little sus that you had to mention that you liked being around the naked people more than you did around the clothed people. Like, I respect that you didn't say anything weird, but it's only a matter of time. Like, you're gonna see someone or do something, and then, like, I've seen this in some of the groups that I've run in where the photogs say some sketchy things. A couple of them have been canceled. There's safety groups for a reason. It's just sad. It's sad that the groups end up becoming so toxic and wrong because maybe not mainly because of this fella, but it's people like you who are like, oh, I just like being around the naked women. That's why I'm doing it. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. To each their own. I'm gonna read the comments. Alright, so I was with you when you said you liked the process, like life classes in art, but the part where you say you enjoy being around naked women is a bit creepy. If you said you enjoyed it because the human body is a great subject, working with lighting, etc., it's particularly interesting, fine. But you separate the shooting process and the naked women, which is unprofessional. I'm with your friend. Simple question: would you equally enjoy shooting nude males, if not creepy? Yeah. Wait, what is this? Okay, I'm gonna try and see if he responds to that. I want to know what his thoughts on that are. That's what I reacted to as well. Absolutely fine to take pictures of nude models, but the way you're talking about it, it just definitely sounds like it's sexual for you. Yep, it does. It sounds very creepy. Speaking as a nude model, there are many painters and photographers for whom it is not an erotic experience. They can see a body as beautiful without being sexually into it. And a lot of the ones who are sexually into it make it pretty obvious even when they think they're being subtle. It's uncomfortable and gross. Yep, they will have models who are male, female, young, not underage, yeah, and old. I worked with some that have had underage models, and yeah. Anyways, also OP doesn't mention whether he will have female chaperone assistant present. My OBGYN has a nurse present when I'm naked and on the table. It sounds like he gets off on photographing naked women and gasp is able to control his sexual urges while positioning the models and taking photos. So it must be okay for him to do this, right? Ew. No. I'm no longer on this guy's side. You're weird. No, thank you. No, thank you. All right, that's the end. See you next time.